Okay, just recently I've been building an assessment management and examination automation platform, which is called ResultPilot. Recently, if you'll be following me, you'll be seeing my post on it. And one interesting thing is that most people do not know the story behind that product which I'm building just almost to launch. Most people do not know the story behind it. So that's why I'm making this video. I'm going to tell you exactly why I had to start building that. And again, I'm going to also walk you through in this video the progress I've made, the little thing I'll need to cover before it fully becomes a product which schools, learners, as well as trainers are going to benefit from. So it's something you should anticipate actually. So ResultPilot actually was born the day I visited Grace, my friend. She's a teacher in one of the secondary school around. So when I got there, actually, it was their exam period. So he stuck his desk with about 60 result sheet of students that have just finished their exams. So he teaches two subjects. That is going to be 120 script, which she was going to mark. And I was blown out. Like I was thinking, she's not just going to mark, she's going to vet what she have marked. She's going to enter the scores. She's going to do a lot of addition for her subject. She's going to enter the result and do all form of manual work, which is quite drudgery. And that is not all. Most people that do some of this teaching job, they kind of do 3 times of that. Some even do 4-5 subjects and mark up to 40-50 students. Calculate that and you tell me the number of hours they put in doing all these things. So ResultPilot is actually designed for schools, training centers, as well as tutors. It's not a school management system or a bloated ERP. It's just unique for the result it actually solves. So the product actually digitalizes the entire assessment life cycle, from the exam setup and everything that goes with it, preparing question, what to set for students, and the exam, the marking, the grading, the venting, and to the point of result delivery. It covers all of those areas. So these are the features of the product. 1, exam creation. 2, question management. 3, timed student section. So 4, automatic grading. 5, instant student result. And the last one is admin dashboard review. So let's go into the app and let's see how it works and what we have built so far.
Back, welcome to the ResultPilot admin dashboard. You could see we accessed it from this link, resultpilot.web.app/admin setup. So here I want to show you how you add a school, classes, students. Then we could also go on to talk about how you manage exams, manage questions, result dashboard, and student lookup. Let's first start. To add a school, what you need to do, you put the name of the school, let's say G-Star Academy. Let's just add an address. You click on add school. So if I click on add school, you could see that that school has been added. Okay, so how do I ascertain that? Come here, classes. So select that school. Then you can add classes to that school. Here, let's say I want to add GSS 1. So I add a class. So after I did that, I could come here, I select the school G-Star. Then you see the classes reflect, and I add the student name. Awesome. So admission number optional, I don't want to add that for now. So click on add student. So after that, you're going to see that we have that student record right here, Femi Mike, and it's GS1 active. So after that, let's go ahead to do something else. Let's see school manage exams. So if I click on manage exams, you're going to see that these are the exams I added to this application, this app. you will see 6 exams. So you can add an exam title, subject, and the rest. After that, you create an exam. So let's see what we have here. We have 6 exams here, so you could change between first assessment, second assessment exam for each of them. Okay, so that is that about that. Then we could go ahead to manage the question. Here you have access to each of the question for every exam you select. You could select an exam here. Okay, let's say HTML. Then you see questions, the option, you can manipulate them here. Okay, you could add question manually, but not advised. But here, then you can edit the question. Click on edit. You know, it's going to reflect here. You could change the options and all of that. Again, you can also delete a question. Okay, so yeah, not here. Then let's just update that. Okay, so here again, we could go ahead to result, which is one of the most interesting part of what we've done. So here we have result dashboard here. So if you want to generate student result after the assessment, so you see the schools. Okay, so let's say I select for this school. Of course, the student should have taken the exam, so I select the student I want to generate their result. Okay, so after that, you could see that I have a section to enter manual score. Okay, so this is the assessment the student took. All right, so I'll go ahead to generate. You can export as CSV. Okay, so it's going to come download here or full doc. So of course it's going to reflect, and then you could see the result from here. So that's how it works. So student lookup, you can browse individual student based on their name, and here you're going to see those that pass right away and those that failed. Awesome. So yeah, that is that. Then we're going to also look at how students take the assessment next.
Okay, so guys, welcome to ResultPilot student assessment area. So if you log into ResultPilot.web app, you're going to come to this section, and what a student need to do here is to enter their school, select their school rather, then select their class, then their name is going to come up. Then from there, they are going to be able to select the course, the subject they are going to take. Most of this information are entered in the admin section. So after they select all of that, then the student will be able to start the exam. So to start, then the exam will run.